Hey guys, my name is Hannah Crouch. This is my introduction video. I go by she and her. I currently live in Georgetown, Kentucky, and I work as a family resource coordinator inside of an elementary school with kindergarten through fifth grade students. My population of interest has always been children, but recently I've gotten a lot of passion and a lot of drive to work with domestic violence and IPV victims. So that's why I started my practicum at Greenhouse 17. It is a domestic violence shelter in Lexington, Kentucky. It is a 40-acre horse farm that welcomes women and children. And we also provide outreach services and services for men as well in surrounding counties of Kentucky, central Kentucky. This semester, I'll be again completing and conducting intakes, doing biopsychosocials, doing case management with clients. But what's new this semester is I will be now hosting my own group. The topic hasn't been confirmed yet, but I will be hosting a group once a week with clients. They're required to complete 3 to 5 groups a week. And so my topics that have been bouncing around are self-defense, PTSD, and emotions, and how to recognize the difference between emotions. Like, what's the difference between sadness and anxiety and depression? What is normal for our bodies to experience, and how can we cope with those? A lot of my work will be micro. I don't do a lot of macro level social work inside the shelter. What do I hope to gain from this particular course? I actually wrote this out, so I'm going to read it because I wouldn't remember to say everything. So I've always came into Professor Bobo's class stressed out and anxious after reading her syllabus. But I'm very excited, especially for the first paper, my professional development so far. This paper is where we will analyze our skill sets and strengths and identify where my areas of growth are. I find it exciting and encouraging that this course's last assignment is not on a case study, nor is it on research, but it's about us as individuals and who we are and how we think about ourselves as professionals. We will be asked to identify a social problem or a population that is most pressing to me, and research practices that have influenced my interest in that area. As social workers, we want to take on the world and we want to fix everything. But in this assignment, Bobo is asking us to take one big idea that's heavy on our heart, one social issue that's heavy on our heart, and analyze it and break it down on how we would tackle it as individuals. I'm excited to compare my first paper to my last paper to see if my heart and passion has changed from my current population of working with kids to working with IPV and DV victims, or if I'll be doing, IPV and DV victims, women and children. So that's going to be super exciting to see how that all rolls out within this semester. Okay, share at least one personal interest or facts about myself. I've already told you that I'm a family resource coordinator at an elementary school, and I work with 700 kids. So we are 50% free and reduced, so that's about 350 that I work with on a daily basis, and it can get exhausting. I've also challenged myself to lose weight and become a healthier version of me, not only for myself, but for my clients. I want to be able to be physically, mentally, and emotionally alert to provide better services for, right now, my kids, because I cannot keep up with them. So if I get hangry on this diet, or if I'm on the treadmill while I FaceTime or Skype a group, please excuse me. That's all. Thanks, guys. I'm excited.